Hello everyone, I'm Chuck Gordner from MoneyMan4438 Marketing, and welcome to day 6 of the MoneyMan4438 Marketing Series. I'm excited about this video. You know, everything we've done up to this point has led up to this video. From learning how to create a video that can help with your engagement and getting signups, to finding a system or product to promote, and then creating a bridge page, capture page, or sales pages for signups and customers. To learning how to use your permalink for posting to multiple Facebook groups in under 30 seconds or less per group to get signups. Then we learned the importance of migrating from Facebook to YouTube for getting signups. You learned how to create your YouTube channel for getting more signups and customers. You learned how to create and optimize your YouTube video to rank at or near the top for getting more signups and customers. And as promised, we got a day 6 video. As I said in the last video, the most powerful thing you can do is make videos for content so that you have ongoing content for people to see, to get customers and signups for years to come. Find something to promote that earns money every day so that you can create a video every day to build up your content. Remember, the more content you have, the higher you rank with YouTube so that you can get at the top or at least near the top for people to view your content. I try to do a video a day, or as my schedule permits, as I'm actively running my landscaping business. When you're doing Facebook marketing, it's something you have to actively do every day. It can be quite time consuming. When you start making videos for YouTube, you can start to slow down your Facebook group posting to about 3 posts per week. You'll be busy making content for YouTube videos, videos that can be seen indefinitely. The videos on YouTube are your content. Just 1 or 2 videos will not get you results. Be actively involved in your results for at least 30 to 60 days, because then you'll have content that will help you to rank at or near the top of YouTube. This will constantly help you to get customers and signups. If you can't do videos for 60 days, at least do videos for 30 days. Think of it like this. Who's going to be ranking at the top? People who've done 60 days worth of videos, or people who've done 30 days worth of videos? And how close to the top do you think the people who are only doing 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 videos are getting? Nowhere near as close to the top as the person who's doing a video a day for 60 days. They're the person who does not give up. I make videos for 60 days. It may not be every day, but it will be 60 days worth of videos for the offer that I'm promoting. But enough said about that. I want to talk about something that I did not cover in the day 5 training. Make sure you have all the content you want to talk about opened in tabs across the top of your browser. This makes it easy to systematically go through what you plan to speak about in your video when you create it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So for this video, I'm going to be talking about my marketing series. Then I'm going to talk about my YouTube channel and show you how to open custom thumbnails in the YouTube channel that you created so that you're able to add a custom thumbnail to your own YouTube channel. Then I'm going to talk about Googling what you plan on creating a thumbnail for. After that, I'm going to show you how to sign up for Canva, which will allow you to create a custom thumbnail. Then we're going to go to Canva in my account, and I'm going to show you a custom thumbnail and how I put it together for my MoneyMan4438 Marketing Series. Then I'm going to show you the importance of having your bridge page made so that you can close with it toward the end of your video, as well as having my Facebook page opened so that I can show people how to get a hold of me. After that, I'm going to talk about my YouTube channel again so that I can direct people to subscribe for upcoming videos and training. And don't worry, if you've forgotten to place one there, just do as I've done. Open it up and put it where it needs to be so that you have it in the order you wish to talk about it. Once your YouTube channel is open, you're going to click on Customize Channel. Then you're going to click on the little gear, then Advanced Settings, come over to Status and Features. This is where you're going to be able to unlock several features of YouTube. You're going to come down to where it says Custom Thumbnails and click Enable. As you can see, I have mine enabled. I've also enabled live streaming so that if I want to live stream my YouTube channel, I can do that, as well as several others. You can take a look at my screen and see just what it is I've enabled to get the most out of YouTube. I'm going to do a search for internet marketing. You can see that I've already been searching for internet marketing. Once I'm here, I'm going to click on Images because I want to find an image for my thumbnail. So I like internet marketing. We're going to start here. I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to save the image. I'm going to have a folder already created so that I can place that image in my thumbnails. I'll give it a name. And save it. If what you want to use for your custom thumbnail is not something you would search for on the internet and you want to use a piece of your video as the background, then you would use the snipping tool provided for you by Windows. Go to the search bar, type in snipping tool, and then the snipping tool would become active for you. I would then pin it to the taskbar so that you have it for future use, as you will use this quite often in creating your custom thumbnails. I'll find any other images that I'm going to need in order for me to create my thumbnail. So I've searched day 1. If I'm using my thumbnail to do multiple days, then I would just search again for the next day, day 2, and then I would save that. Now, if you've been internet marketing as long as I have been, you might have already purchased Photoshop for yourself. Then you're going to be able to bring that image into Photoshop. You'll just open up where you have the images at and drag it in. With Photoshop, you're going to be able to select the image and get rid of the background, this being the white right here at the back, and eliminate the number. And then you can save it as a blank day, as I've done already. Now you can see that I have a calendar that's just a blank day. And then I created from that a transparent day. That way I can use this day calendar on any thumbnail I choose, and all I have to do is add the date. I've done this for a different style day calendar as well. So I now have 2 transparent blank day calendars. Once you have the images you need something to create your thumbnail with. So if you go to canva.com, you can sign up for your own Canva account. Once you're logged into your Canva account, you can create a new design. Then you're going to give your design custom dimensions. YouTube is 1920 by 1080. You now have a blank palette to create your thumbnail with that is the right size for YouTube. So you need uploads. You're going to need to upload the images that you're planning to use for your design. So simply click on Uploads and upload the images you're planning to use. You can see I've already got images uploaded here because I've already created this thumbnail for my internet marketing series. The first place you're going to start is you're going to add your background. You're going to drag it. And you see you can't go up or down, so you have to center it to continue to drag. If you leave white along the sides or the top and bottom, then that's going to show up as black on your thumbnail when you try to upload it as a custom thumbnail. So what I've discovered is that you must always center it, and then you're able to bring it into play. For the entire screen. Once you've got a background for your thumbnail, you can add other images. I like to place an image of myself on my thumbnails so that people can more easily relate to me by my photo. And then I'll size that. I created an image for a day calendar, so we're going to move that into position. We'll size that to fit appropriately where I need it to be placed. From here, I can add text. So we're going to come over to text, and I'm going to get a heading. I'm going to move that down onto this calendar. And I'm going to call it Day 1. Now you can grab the rotation button and rotate that, and also position it where it needs to be on the calendar. The next thing I did was go to Elements, and I selected Shapes, and I found a shape that I wanted to use. And I resized it. And positioned it. You'll notice up here in the upper left-hand corner, although it's hard to see, there's a place to pick a color. So I chose blue. Then you can click on the plus sign and you can change the intensity of the blue. Now I needed wording for inside of my image. So I went back to text, grabbed add a heading, and started typing. Now you'll notice this is a little too big to fit into my image, so I can scale it down. It's still too big, so I want to make the wording smaller. And you go through trial and error until you're able to get what you need. Still too big. Now if you want to continue to work on this text, it needs to stay outside that image, otherwise you will not be able to grab it. You'll have to move your image around until you're able to fit it in. There are no corners to grab to shrink it down. It's just a left and a right. What I need to do in this case is make my wording smaller. And you have to go through trial and error until you're able to fit it in there. Now before I place that there, I want to change my coloring. Now that I have the wording selected, I can just go up to the color palette, choose the color I want, click on the plus sign, and intensify the color to what I plan to use. Now I can grab on this again and center it into my image. Now I've just created a custom thumbnail for day one. Now that your thumbnail's been created, it's time to sharpen the image to make it stand out better as a custom thumbnail for your YouTube video. So if you come over to the thumbnail, you have to click on it twice. It'll bring up this filter in the upper left hand corner. If you click on this and then click the advanced options, I like to take the brightness and bring it down to -8 or thereabouts, and the contrast to a +8. I do the saturation at around 18, and I do the blur at -24. This seems to sharpen the image, and this is what you need to have your custom thumbnail stand out from all of the rest of the thumbnails that other people use. I'll need to download it. You wait for it to download, and once it's finished, you can click on it and show it in the folder where it's at. I always click on it to make sure it's what I'm after, day one, because if I do day two, I want to make sure that I've got day two. From here, I place it into the folder that I'm storing all my thumbnails in for that particular offer. And as you can see, I've created multiple thumbnails. In order to change the day to the next day, you'll simply go back to your thumbnail, you'll select your text again, highlight it, and change the number to the next day. Then you'll go through the process of downloading it again. And you'll do this for every day that you need to have results for. If you need to create a bonus video, you simply highlight the number, type bonus, and now you'll need to scale down your wording. Just make it a little bit smaller until you find a size that will fit where you need it to be. Now I've created a thumbnail for a bonus video. And I could have video 1, video 2, video 3. I simply once again change the number. That's how easy it is to make a custom thumbnail. Now that you have your custom thumbnails made and you've enabled custom thumbnails on YouTube channel, you're ready to upload your video. Once you have your YouTube channel opened up, you'll come over to the camera with the plus sign in it and create a video or a post. Just click on it and then click upload a video. Now that you have the upload a video screen open, you'll go to where you've stored your videos on your computer. In the last video, I talked about the importance of having your video saved with the same title that you're going to give it in your YouTube video. So you can see here I've got this labeled Day 22 Results Review in Rockwell Investments with Chuck Gordner. Now just bring that up into the upload area by simply dragging it. Now it has started to upload your video. You're going to need to give it a description. I use PS Pad for this. Right now we're doing a results video. In a results video, I've got my call to action bridge page at the top, and I've got my free marketing series next. Now if you don't have a free marketing series, it's not necessary. Next, place the title to your video also in your description along with some keywords, Rockwall Investments and Review in this particular case. Next, I'm going to have a section where they can contact me. I want them to be able to reach me on Facebook. So I've got my Facebook link here. I also want them to be able to reach me on Skype. So I have my Skype name here. Those are my most important links. Underneath there, I also have a way for them to subscribe to my YouTube channel and a few other links to help promote growth in my business. They can subscribe to Coinbase if they don't already have a Bitcoin wallet. They can subscribe to Cointracking.info if they're in the United States like me and they need to keep track of their taxes. This will allow them to get a report done for preparing their taxes. The next thing I've got is a description of the site, as I've gone through in the last video to teach you how to arrive at a description for your site. Then I've got my video tags, which are my long tail keywords. We went through getting long tail keywords in the last video, but it's extremely important that you know how critical it is for you to have long tail keywords in your description. So we're going to go over that again. We'll go to Google. We're going to search out Rockwall Investment. And here we've got long tail keywords. If I click on this and go to the bottom of the screen, we can also see long tail keywords. The next place that you would go would be to YouTube itself, and you would type in Rockwall Investments with a space after it. And now you've got long tail keywords that you can also use. You're going to want to make sure that these long tail keywords are not somebody's name. So you would click on this to search out and see whether it's a person's name or whether it is actually a keyword, as this site is actually a Polish site. This long tail keyword is actually a person's name. Now that we've gotten our long tail keywords, I like to place the videos I've done for my offer in the description as well. So I've got all of the videos I've done for Rockwall Investments kept in this file. I'll copy this whole area and place it into my description. Then I'll come over here and collect the new link to this video and paste it below the last results and place my new results. The next thing you need to do is place tags on your video. I also have those in the file that I open with PSPad, and they're all the way at the bottom. You need to have a comma after each of the tags or they won't load properly. The last one does not need a comma. I'll copy those, come back over and paste them into the tag area. The next thing I do is add a message to my video. Remember, I've set up my YouTube channel so that it has Google Plus and Twitter here, so that I can be sending something to Google Plus and my Twitter account. I also keep that on the file that I open with PSPad. I'll just copy it and paste it. From here, I add my video to a playlist, or to several playlists if I need to. When this is all done, I'm going to add a custom thumbnail to it. So it doesn't matter which thumbnail it actually chooses, after it uploads. It's more than likely going to select 3 thumbnails from your video. If you don't create a custom thumbnail, you can choose the best one out of the 3 thumbnails it chooses for you. Now, I don't need this video to upload, so we're going to just cancel out of it and continue on with our training. Once your videos have been uploaded, you can go to the YouTube Studio. Once in YouTube Studio, click on your videos. This will show you all of your videos that you can work with. You can see that I've started some videos and I didn't finish them, so I would just delete them. Now, if I want to have a custom thumbnail on any of the videos that deal with my MoneyMan4438 Marketing Series, I would just search them out from the videos that I've created, find one of them, and click on it. Now I'm in day 3 training with MoneyMan4438 Marketing Series. At this point, you would click Thumbnail, go to Select an Image, look for day 3, and click on it. And then save it. It's important to always save your changes. In case your PC would crash, you don't lose the information you were placing into your video. It takes a few minutes for this to take effect. Now that it's through saving your thumbnail, you're going to see the changed thumbnail in the left-hand corner. You can go back to that video now. You can add a custom thumbnail to any one of the videos you should choose once your video has been uploaded. There's additional features you can use on your YouTube video to make it more productive for you. So if you go to Other Features and click on More, here you're going to be able to select a video, click End Screen Annotations, and if you're able to, you'll be able to put an end screen annotation here. Sometimes this feature does not work with your video. And these are the error messages that you will get. If you need to clip a piece of your video, you would go to Enhancement. Hello everyone, I'm Chuck Gordner. And from here you can drag in and get rid of some of your video in the beginning, or you can drag in and get rid of some of your video on the end. You would use the little arrow keys to move a little bit at a time to fine-tune the section that you're looking for. If you need to split your video, then you would select the area that you want to split it at and then click Split. If you need to take out a piece of the video, you would drag it to the next area that you want to get rid of and click Split again. Now you can remove the centerpiece by clicking on the X. It's no longer there. And then you would click Done and it would join these 2 sections together. Now I don't want to do that to my video, so I'm just going to leave and go back to the video editor. Changes may not be saved. Good. Don't want to screw that up. I hope you stayed till the end of this video. I know it was quite long, but it was a rather in-depth look at what you needed to do to optimize your YouTube video and take full advantage of using it to gain more customers and sign-ups for your business. And with all this being said, we'll see you on the money train.